President Muhammadu Buhari, infamous for frivolous foreign trips, will be traveling to Spain by next week as part of a grand plot to give space to power brokers in the All Progressives Congress to perfect the emergence of former President Goodluck Jonathan as the party's 2023 consensus candidate, Sahara Reporters has gathered. Competent sources informed Sahara Reporters on Saturday that part of the reasons why Buhari went to Malabo, the Equatorial Guinea capital, with his wife Aisha was to prevent her from causing confusion while the Cabals were at work. Sahara Reporters had months ago broken the story of how a cabal in the ruling APC are pushing for Jonathan to succeed Buhari after being impressed by how the former president never openly criticized Buhari government despite its ineptitude and despite the insults the APC as an opposition party hurled on at him, Jonathan, ahead of the 2015 presidential election. The fact that Jonathan cannot spend more than one term in office if they can manage to get him there is also not lost on the cabal. Sahara Reporters had also reported earlier today that other key presidential aspirants of the APC had been told to adopt Jonathan as the party's consensus candidate and not to expect any spectacular presidential primary by the next weekend, June 6th, slated for the exercise. Notable among the aspirants are Bola Tinubu, Osinbajo, Rotimi Amaechi, Fayemi, Akpabio, Ayade, Devumayi, and Emeka Nwajuba, Ken Namani, Ugbonaya Onu, Ahmad Lawan. All of them. They have been told that nothing like anything primary. This is the anointed candidate that they have been waiting for all this while. But despite the fact they said this man, Amechi and Tinubu, they say lie, they will see to the end of this whole thing. And in another corner, in another room, we are hearing that Tinubu wants to become to SDP. And you begin to ask yourself, why would INEC allow this postponement? What have they been doing? Something that they've been planning. The primary that they've been planning all this while. Why would they want to postpone it? That is to tell you that there's fire on the mountain. Those who are saying that Harry Potter doesn't know what he's talking about, then you begin to ask yourself, what have they been doing all this while? What is there to conduct a primaries? I think PDP has conducted their own. They are still on it. Well, also Buhari took his wife to Malabo with him to prevent her from causing confusion in this whole plot while he's away. The president is planning another trip to Spain next week as to be out of reach while the Jonathan deal is perfected by the Cabals led by his nephew Maman Daura. Wonders shall never end. They've already sent the same Cabal to have sent letters to INEC to be able to clear Jonathan. Okay, it is all this one like they always say, in every rumor there's always element of truth. There's no smoke without fire. You can't tell me that all this one are just make up, and the more you are trying to doubt it, the more they are bringing evidence, facts for you to believe that what could not be the reason for all this postponement, going to court, this and that, trying to see whether it's fit to contest or not. There's something fishing. I will add his departure to Spain to my collection. The only thing the masses is getting from this government is waving of hand from the president, except few that is eating and dining with political criminals. Bring Goodluck Jonathan, Wike, Obi, and Kwakwanso and find out from Nigerians how we will retire corruption monsters and predators of our future. God will surely disappoint the devices of the crafty and liars. My PVC is new and clean, and I will rally thousands more for our new Nigeria. We cannot recycle weak and wicked leaders. Weak and wicked leaders. Clear road for who sabi road. Don't vote for immediate money, but vote for future and who is able and capable to serve the nation. If anything happens to Tinubu and his supporters, we will hold Sahara Reporters responsible. If this is a plan to make Tinubu collapse before the APC presidential primary election, then it is unfair. An old man that is already shaking doesn't need news. Doesn't need this like this. Oh, how can you be raising the blood pressure of drug addicts this hot afternoon after you will say we are one Nigeria? This is unfair to the Jagbajantis camp. Who sent the message? If Buhari is projecting Jonathan to take over from him after he leaves office, then they are desperately looking for another political stooge to do their bidding while in office. I respect Sahara Reporters headlines more than any other newspaper, of course. After Spain, Paris, then back to London. Keep touring, Mr. President. We got what we wanted as a president. From the future, okay, the time is 7 p.m. Okay, 2022 APC presidential primary have been conducted and a winner had emerged. So all this was a formality. Abracadabra, can anything surprise Nigeria people any longer? Buhari just begins to surprise those seek for support. I stand with Peter Obi. If Jonathan becomes president, it means power will remain in South for 12 years. After Jonathan 4 years, he will bring another Southerner to rule us for 8 years. We don't understand this game, Baba. You won't sell us to Southerners at all. This one is saying it, oh no. Okay. We Nigeria are watching and waiting. They are doing their primary on their own terms. We shall also do the secondary on our own terms. Remember that the secondary is main events. Concern also, we are in Labour Party now. Sir reporters, you are among this that gave us this jocket man running around, running Siketika. Buhari is the one behind the problem facing the ruling party. Bringing Jonathan into APC, we just scatter the party straight away. Straight away, it will scatter it. But let's see how it goes. The Lord will confound the conspiracy of the wicked, because this is wickedness. Wickedness. As for me and my family, we are voting Peter Obi. At the end of the day, all those who castigated Goodluck Jonathan and supported Buhari in 2015 are all born fools. He is a terrorist leader, a tourist leader rather. Now that everything is red to his country, all our grandfather, okay, all our grandfather does is touring around the world. Chai, who did we offend? What's even your edict with APC and Jonathan? Now what for you? Are they not paying taxes? We did not talk. Are they not Nigerians? Even if they are not Nigerians, won't we talk? Won't anybody talk? What is happening? Is that the right thing? Offering him the seat one more time means he has agreed with the party leaders' wants. That is to continue making their wish come true and not citizens. But let's see how it goes. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take. Thank you.